What's up, everybody? I'm eibmoZ here, the anti-mod. Uh, so for those who have been kind of following on what I've been doing on Seven Sins, this is actually an update video for you guys that I've been meaning to get out. But on top of that, as I kind of go through my bank, I'll point out a few key items. But most of all, I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit on the difficulties of being one defense. So first off, one of the first things I obviously want to talk about is the armors that have been, left available for those who are one defense. Now, these items, as they are decent, and I'm glad that they took off, the enhancements from armors in return to damage, has been decent. A lot of these items are very cash dependent and dependent on those who have the ability to go out and PVM for them. Now obviously with a lot of this, it's fairly low PVM standards, so it's not like it matters. Obviously with how RS3 is, it doesn't really matter either way for cash either, because everything tends to be really cheap. But in the points of what a one defense pure was for, was player killing, and it's just not viable for one defense pures because of the way EoC is set up. Now, obviously, a few of these tabs are really standard for skilling. When it comes to the range tab, crossbows are obviously preferred because, decent accuracy, and as for bolts, it really just kind of depends on what I choose to use. When it comes to bows, they do have the damage increase, obviously higher accuracy, but since I tend to have to use Legacy, because EoC is very, very damaging to health, because I have no armor, I'm stuck, doing what I can in Legacy, and having dual crossbows tends to be one of the fastest methods when it comes to PVM. Also, because of the changes to how food is affected to constitution level, I also tend to be really restricted. Now, right now, swordfish, they do 140 when it heals. Shark, 190, but as you can see, it's not even healing for full amount. And it's due to the fact that I'm not 80 constitution yet. Now, that's also a major hindrance when it comes to someone such as myself being one defense, because if I'm constantly getting hit and I'm having to use, food such as that, because even if I use Rocktail, if I remember where that Rocktail went, there it is, it also does only 190 in health, so it tends to really screw me over. And don't mind my 18k rope, it's still growing. So in relation to that, it's just a little bit of a hindrance. Now, again, because I am one defense, it's bronze for me, not even iron. I'm really sad about that. And then again, fighting boots, safety gloves, and the gloves are really, kind of what threw me, because I remember back when they first announced, that they were going to try and make the time of EoC a bit more suited to those of different styles of playing the game in terms of, what they could use. They haven't actually done anything yet. It's still bronze, safety gloves, fighting boots, just plain leather, and then, that's it. Capes, they've never had, any level dependency except for specialty items. Same with rings. No, defensive levels required. Same with amulets. So with those, it's always been nice to be able to get, a Fury, get an Obby Cape, and just, move on from there. And one of the things that actually threw me was the level requirement for arrows. That is freaking stupid. I had no idea that they had done that. I think it was, yeah, Diamond Bolts E. This is what threw me. I went to go kill some dragons, grabbed these out of my bank, and at the time I wasn't 70 range, and it allowed me to, you know, just equip them, went down there, wanted to start killing them, and it's like, you need ammo. Like, something seems to be an issue here, and I know it's not me, but it was the arrows. So yeah, that really pissed me off. The same thing with the food. It just continues to piss me off. As for, again, you know, luckily, anti-dragon shields, no defense requirement. But luckily, I have been able to, you know, get myself a few god swords. And when I mean a few, you will see the others in a second here. And as for magic, it's kind of one of those things that's hit and miss. I really I require both the use of a wand and a book because I'm not getting anything from robes. The only robes I use, if I knew where they were, oh, there they are. First tower robes, they ain't doing crap. It's literally all the wand, the book, and the ring. That's it. I could get myself the necklace, but there's just no point. I mean, the staff isn't doing much else either. Let's see. I think that's, yeah. I have that one, but I can't use it yet. I grabbed that one because of the fact that it's been skyrocketing because of the new items coming out. Now, this is the tab that I kind of wanted to go over, just as a specialty for, you know, those who know who I am and have been kind of interested. So I have been a collector of, obviously, the items in Treasure Hunter and previously known as Squeal of Fortune, because a lot of you might recognize some of these old items here, especially this one. But the ones that I kind of wanted to go over were these ones down here. Oh yeah, all these nice, you know, little boosts to skilling. These are all the sets of armor or clothing that give boosts to skills, and they come in handy so very often. Obviously right now it's not that big of a deal because I have 8.3 mil in bonus XP scattered throughout all of my skills. Oh, sorry about that. But it's, you know, it's really nice being able to have these. And currently, I actually have been using my first age items as well for prayer. I'm kind of working on that so I can get up to try and do Jad, because that's, at the moment, actually one of my goals is to do the fight caves at 1 defense and really see, you know, how, you know, effective a 1 defense pure is currently. As for these other few items here, White Stag Bow, Star Fury Sword, these were 2 of the items that actually allowed you to change the level of. They really did help during the time that I was going from 40 attack and range up to 60, because actually they're not as powerful, but they're free. So I was lucky when I got these, because a lot of this I got back when I was still skilling. Wizard's Tower Staff, just cosmetic, same thing with the Slayer Short. But these are the items that I was really happy about. Lucky Bando's God Sword, Saradomin God's Sword, or Saradomin Sword, Zamorakian Spear, and there's the Saradomin God Sword. as for, the two God Swords, I got the Bandos God Sword first, almost 3 or 4 months ago, and then happened to get this one by chance just a couple weeks ago, while I was doing just my daily spins, or chest clicks, I don't care. And then, of course, I got a few of these seasonal ones. Got the Scythe from the holiday event, just recently. Got this back when these were going on. And just got this, actually, earlier today, before I set up for this video. And then, of course, Silverhawk boots. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to kind of cover. I'm probably going to upload another video in probably another few days here, just kind of talking about, my experiences as a one defense pure, and a bit kind of a rant as I do so. But that was pretty much it, so I think I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.